Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I'm doing something a little bit different. Positive Grid just dropped an all new amp, the Reactor series. Different from their Spark Mini, Spark Go. This is a full size 12-inch cab. I've got the 50 watt version here. I went out and bought it. I seen some of the reviews, I seen it coming, and I was super excited to get a hold of it. So I ran out first day and grabbed one. I want to open it up, take a look at it. I want to see how quickly we can dial in a couple things. You know, I'm a beginner, intermediate, late intermediate player. I'm on a journey to continue to learn, to continue to play, and really just have fun. And these Spark amps for me have been incredible, invaluable practice tools to be able to dial in whatever I want and kind of play with it and get inspired. This, I think, is going to bring a whole new element to that with the AI technology that I want to dig into and take a look at. So without further ado, let's get into it. I've got it plugged in. I've got guitar plugged in. I've not turned it on yet. I do have the amp set to the 1 watt setting. Let's double check here. So I've got it set over here down to the 1 watt. You're going to hear it through the mic. Just like it's in the room. I don't have it run to the computer or anything for recording. I really just want to hear what it sounds like, and hopefully you can hear it as well. I'll keep the volume pretty low. So here we are, we're on. Okay, so this is going to be the first setting, and we can run through a couple of them. What I want to do really is go through each one in here and then hit the little push switch and hit the heat switch on there. So here, right now we're in the clean. Everything, I'm just going to leave everything at 12 o'clock. There is a gate on, and we do have reverb on. A long hold on the button will turn off your effect and turn it back on. And then your level will be controlled by this knob here. Okay, so we're in clean, everything's at 12. There are 5 settings to the heat. So right now, if you push it all the way down, it'll turn green. We'll go up 1. It's an orange color in that lower LED, and then up. That's the neutral. One more. One more. I don't think we're going to hear much in the clean channel. Just wanted to give it a try here. And then smooth up top, and then back to neutral, and then you have a push. So that's going to be like it changes the EQ a little bit and pushes the amp a little bit. So right now we're in push. Neutral. Alright, let's go to put it back into the neutral position, we'll call it, and we'll go to warm. Okay. And with all of the positive grids, you do have a tuner that's going to be built in, so you can hold it here, and that's going to put you in tuner mode, so we can tune up using the LEDs on top. And you'll be able to see this through the app as well. Let's see how well that did against my clip-on tuner here. So if we're There we go. Okay. Tap will take that back out of the tuner. Alright, we're in the warm. Let's let's bring down the heat all the way down. Let's bring down the smooth. I'll put the heat back to the neutral. Smooth. Neutral. And then pushed. Okay. Let's see how the gain works. Run it up. Alright, and then we'll run it back down. And then back to the middle. I'm going to run the bass up, down, middle, up, down, so on. So now the middle, back up, all the way up. Now treble, all the way up, back down to the middle. Alright, let's go to our next amp. Bring it back down. So our next amp is going to be the grit. Then we have crunch, high gain, and then extreme. So this will be the grit. Run the heat down. Up one. Back to neutral, and then plus one. All the way up. Put that back to neutral, and then smooth. And then pushed. Back to neutral, and then let's go to the crunch. It's going to be, it sounds a little muddy with the drive, playing our open chord, but with our bar chords. So up one on the heat, then I'll go neutral, back up. Neutral. Up one. And then all the way up on the heat. And then smooth. And neutral. And then pushed. Alright, and then we've got high gain. Okay. We'll bring the heat all the way down. Up one. Back to neutral. Up one on the heat. And then plus two. Back to neutral, and we'll hit the smooth down. And then we'll just go all the way up on the push. Okay, and then extreme. And all we've had on is a gate and a reverb, by the way. So just to keep them all flat across the board. Okay, and then let's go all the way down on the heat. Go up one, so go back to neutral. Plus one. Plus two. And then let's go to smooth. So let's go. So that's all three. Oh, excuse me. That's all the built-in amps here. We're looking at clean, warm, grit, crunch, high gain, and extreme. Plus the heat up and down. So there's 5 levels of heat, and then push, neutral, and then smooth. Again, gain, bass, middle, treble. Different levels for your various modulations and effects, and then you can get way deep into the app. So I do want to turn on the app, excuse me, and then I want to connect it real quick. We'll cut to that, and then I just want to play with the app a little bit and show you what a few of those things that we can do with it. Okay, we're back. So in the app, I went ahead and signed in. I already have my account with Positive Grid. On the back, just push the button to connect, hit add the amplifier on here, select which one. It's very, very simple. And then we've got a couple questions here that we can answer. So how much gain in your sound? They're going to build a tone right off the bat so we can see. So I'm going to say medium drive. What kind of tone are you after? So warm, rich, balanced, bright, or tight? Let's say balanced for now. Build my tone. So you've got a tone loaded. Yeah, let's discard that. Okay, so here we have turn the gate on that one. Okay. So in the app, the tone that was set up was a modern alternative edge. So I just turn a noise gate on, and immediately what pops up on the app is the noise gate. So I can control the threshold and the decay. Right now, as it's set, it's a moderately low threshold, but a very long decay. So let's see what that sounds like real quick. Let's turn it off. We'll just hold the button here so you can hear that hiss. Okay, so with it on, it's doing a great job. Let's just play a few, power chords or whatever on this. Okay, so you can hear it start to fade out at the end. That's what I was kind of waiting for, just where that decay came in. So on the Spark amps, one of the things that did frustrate me quite a bit, and maybe this one still will, is that gate is so abrupt. It's really difficult to dial it in. You have to put the threshold really, really low and play with that decay to make it work just right. And we may still have that issue here. But we've already seen what's built in. There is a tone cloud that we can explore. There's basic collections, deep cuts, all kinds of stuff. So here's a color palette. Let's see what that is. So wet breakup, modern punch, smooth clean. Let's do smooth clean real quick. So we just select that, and right now we're previewing. So it's going to send it to the amp already, so it should be there. We're in the, let's go to the neck. Nice, smooth, clean. Let's try this wet breakup. So there's no gate on it, so you can already kind of hear that a little bit. Let's play a little bit. Definitely a wet sound there. So a lot of reverb, a little delay going on. All right, let's try a few more. So we've got this dynamic clean. Let's try that since we're in a clean. Let's turn a gate on that. So this one's pretty wild right off the bat. I clicked on one that's it's got 3 gain on it. So there's a gain structure 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 3. It's called Fat Modern, and it sounds pretty raunchy here. So I had to put a gate on because it was just nasty without. Just the tiniest touch on the strings activates it. All right, what I really want to try is the new Creator hub. So again, there's a ton in the tone cloud that you can search through and find. Let's try the Creator hub. So in here, and I'll maybe take a couple screenshots, or you can definitely go check it out or look it up. You'll see all this. But there's describe it, use a photo, use a song, fix my tone. So let's go to use, let's go to describe it. So click describe it. So we can do a couple different things. It's going to have a few suggestions here. So what can you do? Gritty blues tone. I want less reverb, more gain. Teach me how to use a noise gate. So standard AI type, generative AI. But what do you want to hear? So we have a microphone, so we can speak into it and describe it, or we can type it. I'm not sure. Let's go. I want an ambient tone that sounds very oceany, with a long drip and tail, for a real ambient sound. We're going to wait for it to process here. It's thinking. Let's see what it does. So I've heard it takes maybe 10, 15, 20 seconds. It kind of restated already real quick what I was describing, and it's thinking some more. We'll see what it comes back with. Still thinking, still thinking. While it's thinking, I'm just going to run it back here. Okay. Of course, when I do that, it's ready to go. So what it gives you is you requested an ambient guitar tone that feels very oceany with a long drip and an extended tail for a spacious, immersive, ... So it comes back with 4 different options on here. So there's a deep ocean, ocean dreamscape, planet ocean, oceanic ambient. So let's go on the first one, and let's see what we have here. Okay, so I've clicked on it. We're gonna go to the neck. Turn it up for you a little bit. I think that's gonna tail for quite some time there. Let's try the next one. Ocean Dreamscape. Next one. Okay, that's pretty cool. Let's go to use a song. So we can upload audio. We can do tone capture upload. We can do a system recorder. So if I go to system recorder, I believe we should be able to click system recorder, have it playing, play our music from the phone, and be able to record it. I'm going to try that, and I'm going to use some actual music, so might have to cut this out so it's not playing copyrighted music, but let's hit that. Okay, so I had to cut that out, obviously. I played Jesse's Girl, and I'll hit generate tone. So what I did was I just went to my YouTube music, played a song while it was recording, sharing the screen so it could record, and then it's now processing based on that. So there's 4 different variations, again, A, B, C, D, and we're going to be able to try all 4. So let's go A. Okay, there we go. Now I'll tell you, in the beginning, there's not as much drive, so this is obviously taking that tone from the intro of it. Let's see what it does with B, C, and D. Okay, so it's really recording and building that tone off of more of the intro, the cleaner portion of that. So I think if we want it to, let's hit restart on that, so we can build another tone. Let me do the same thing, but let me go further in the song and record the more driven part. So I'll be right back with you. Okay, so I went a little bit further in the song. Having to build my tone here. So now it comes back with one that's called Lead Shredder X88. It's aggressive, saturated, and sustained, inspired by your audio. So again, this is not analyzing just the guitar piece. It's an inspired piece. So I think if you were to record guitar only and run it in there, we probably would come back with a more accurate representation. But let's see what this does here. Okay. That was A, B. C. And D. Kind of like A. Okay, I mean that's pretty cool. I think for me, and I'm gonna probably end up. There's so many more features to this amplifier. There's, again, use a photo where you can upload from your gallery. Let me see if I can find some photo. We had a recent graduate, so there's a ton of photos right now of that. Let's see. I've got a picture of Ninja Turtles pinball machine. Let's do that. So I've uploaded a picture of Ninja Turtles pinball machine from when I was at a museum down in Austin. Right now it's thinking, so it's thinking through the image, right? And you can, of course, add text to that. So you can upload that image, and then you can also upload how you want to describe it, maybe how it made you feel, what have you, and I think it's going to build something based around that. This one, I just uploaded the image. I want to see what it comes back with. Okay, so what it came back with was you requested a high energy 90s Saturday morning cartoon guitar tone inspired by the vibrant neon look of a classic Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles pinball machine. This includes a cranked Marshall style amp with moderate to high gain, high mids, treble at 7, bass at 5. It goes on to describe the tone. Okay, so here's the generated tones. I've clicked on the first one. Let's see. It's pretty interesting. Next. I have to admit that's pretty cool. The third. And the fourth. Kind of like the first one. I like that. That's pretty neat. Again, all I did was upload a picture of a pinball machine I took while I was in that museum, and that's what it came back with. So, let me just wrap this up. This amp, again, I'm a fan of the positive grid, and I went out and bought this immediately when it launched today. Bought it at my local guitar center. I love the fact that just like any of the other positive grid amps, you can use the knobs. You can flip to one of the amp settings. You can adjust your EQ. I absolutely love this heat and this push. I think when you kind of dial in a baseline tone, being able to move that up and down just to tweak it a little bit is absolutely phenomenal. And I know the sound probably did not come through that well with the speaker that I have, and I apologize. There's going to be so many other reviews out there for sure. I just wanted to get it, unbox it, share it with you. I think when you start to break down the additional features with the AI tools, saying, this is what I want to play, or this is who inspires me. So I think you can describe that to the Reactor AI using the describe it, but being able to say, I want to play X, give me Y, and have it build that is going to be absolutely incredible and invaluable. I think for someone who's either learning, practicing, just playing. For me, I play so many of the same things over and over. I'm constantly trying to learn new things, but at the same time, it's really just about the sound that's coming out. I have some tube amps, and I have the other positive grid, Spark, Spark Mini, Spark Go. I have a Catalyst. I have a Fender GTX. But having something like this, I think, is just incredible. So to wrap this up, the Reactor, I absolutely love it. I'm sure some of the features are gonna lose a little of the novelty, but I think the reality is being able to utilize the upper deck here for all of your basic tones to go into your amp models, to go into the heat and the push, adjust your EQ, put your effects on here, all within the app itself, with the amp without the app, I think is huge. I love being able to do that. I want to sometimes just be able to turn it on, flip to an amp that I want, and then tweak it a little bit. And when you find a tone that you want and you save it in one of your presets, you can still always use that heat and that push smooth to tweak it a little bit more. So I think those features alone really make it worth it, but really the magic lies in the app. Being able to describe a tone you want to hear, describe a song you want to play music on the app, and have it record and give you a tone like that. I think this is doing something totally different than just saying, here's an amp model, here are the effects, etc. It's building a tone based on so much more. It's building a tone based on your feeling versus just the so-and-so played it with this amp through this speaker cab with these effects and so on. So I think it's super powerful. As you're learning or playing or just having a great time, to be able to describe what you want out of it and get there with the app and the amp, I think is just awesome. Okay, wrapping it up. Initial verdict. Love it or hate it, somewhere in between. Me, I absolutely love it. It's a real amp, and it does all the real amp things. It's like a Katana, it's like a Catalyst, it's like a Fender. It does all the real amp things straight out of the box. However, it thinks like a computer. It uses AI like no one else out there. The features in the app to allow you to customize your tone and build your tones through AI, no one else is doing it like Positive. I hope you liked some of the tones you heard. Again, man, I'm no expert. I'm just some middle-aged dude that just likes to play guitar and have fun. And I think this Reactor gives me everything I could possibly need. So please like and subscribe. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you get one. Let me know what kind of tones you like to use. And let me know if you have any questions. So thanks again for being here. Appreciate it. And we'll see you next time.